Good morning, adventure travelers, and goodbye Amman, goodbye Jordan. We are heading to the Iraqi border. Okay, it's about 4 hours to the border and probably going to have to stay at the border overnight. We will see. It's about 8:45 in the morning, so let's get some gas and hit the road. And here we are, back in the middle of nowhere. Look at this volcanic plain. Wow. Pretty barren. Been on the road, I don't know, an hour and a half or so. We're still 2.5 hours from the border. And I tell you what, outside of Amman, it just drops off to nothing. The eastern arm, for lack of a better word, of Jordan is just empty. This is what I expected Iraq to be like, and maybe it will be, or maybe it'll be worse. We'll see. Anyway, just wanted to check in, show you this pretty barren landscape, and I will check in soon. And here we are at the border. Okay, time for me to turn the cameras off. See you in Iraq. What's up, adventure travelers? I am still at the Iraqi border. There's a bit of a complex on the Iraq side. There's convenience stores and barber stores and all sorts. And it took quite a few hours to get the paperwork for the bike sorted. Still not stamped in with my visa. So I am staying for the night on the border, and rather than pitch my tent out in the sand amongst the rubbish and all the wild dogs, and there are quite a few of them, I'm kipping down at the mosque. You can see the bike in behind me there. There's my bed for the evening, and that's the front of the mosque. There's the courtyard, which I parked my bike in. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that. And it's the pathway into the mosque. So, being Friday, there were quite a few visitors to the mosque tonight, and I was laying down on my air mattress. There it is. I wasn't in my sleeping bag at the time, but I'm sure I got lots of funny looks. But a young guy told me it was okay to sleep at the mosque. I was actually hoping to be sleeping inside it. That's not the case. It's going to get down to about 12 degrees tonight, but it should be warm with my merinos. And yeah, I have to hang around in the morning till 10 o'clock till this guy shows up, so I probably won't get on the road till who knows when, midday. It's a 4-hour ride, it's a 4 to 5 hour ride direct, but that doesn't take into account the hold-ups with all the police escorts, so who knows what kind of day it's going to be tomorrow. I'll see you there. Good morning, adventure travelers. It's just after 8 o'clock in the morning, and man, I had this dream last night that wild dogs stole my motorcycle boots and my motorcycle pants, and when I tried to get them back, they chased me up the driveway. Oh, hang on. Wasn't a dream, it was real. Here's where my boots were, at the edge of the carpet, and my motorcycle pants were in the corner there, next to my head where I was sleeping. So they took the boots, both of them, and took off down the laneway there to the entrance gates. When I figured out what was happening, I came outside the mosque, and see, in this big dirt area, I saw them with one of my boots just here. Oi! 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 Stay away! Stay away. Hey. Hey. So much for reenacting the story. Those bastards are there. There they are. There's about half a dozen of them. And they're quite skittish, but when they get together... Anyway, back to the story. So right up the end of the driveway there, that's where they ran to. So I went up there to see if I could retrieve my single solitary boot. And just like you saw then, they all started rushing me. This is at 2 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm backing down the driveway in my long johns. And I'm going, oh shit. So I got myself back in the mosque behind these gates here. And that's when I saw the two guys walking down the driveway. So when I found the one that spoke English, he said to me, oh, don't worry about the dogs. And I said, oh yeah, I know they're skittish on their own, but in a pack, they're a lot braver. So we walked up the end of the driveway, just up where that car is, where that wall is. And both the boots were there. Can you believe it? Sitting there together. I could not believe my luck. However, when I got back to my sleeping bag on the mat, I noticed my pants in the corner were missing. My Lebanese mate who spoke English had gone, so I'm like, oh, what are the chances of finding my pants now out there with the dogs in the dirt area or beyond? The chances were pretty much next to nil. So I walked back down the laneway, and for some reason I was just looking around and something caught my eye. And over there by the chair, the reflective strip of my motorcycle pants caught my eye. And I got them back. They have been chewed a little bit. You can see there, they've chewed a hole, and there's another hole there. But my wallet was in the pants, so but overall it's a pretty good result. Now I've just got to get out of this mosque and escape those friggin' dogs. Oh my god, you could not make this stuff up. Talk to you soon. Okay, I'm probably not supposed to have my cameras on because I'm still in the border compound, but let's try and do a little bit of filming. Those dogs are probably going to rush me as I leave the mosque, so that'll make interesting filming. No doggies. Thank Christ for that. Or maybe I should thank Allah for that. Okay, let's go to the little shopping area, see if we can get some kai. Doesn't look like anything is open. Still too early in the morning for them. Okay, this is the office area where everything happens. He doesn't look very friendly. Alright, better turn the cameras off for my own safety now. See you in a minute. And welcome to Iraq. It certainly lived up to expectations. 3 hours yesterday getting the papers for the bike. Then I had my little overnight adventure with the wild dogs. I thought I was on to a winner with the 45 minutes that it took to get my immigration done, but no, they had to make me wait another 45 minutes to get my exit cleared. But no, that wasn't the exit. There was another gate 100 meters up the road where they went through all my papers again. So yes, it certainly looks and feels very much like I expected. Empty buildings just outside the border. Anywho, as I said before, Google Maps doesn't work 100% in Iraq, so I've got to make do with a sort of stripped down version, and the next stop is Rutba, 134 kilometers away, about 1/4 of the way. Sun's going down at 6 p.m, 550 k's to cover, so wish me luck. See you on the road. There's not much in western Iraq. Not much traffic, not many people, no buildings. few police patrols, but here's the first bit of scenery. Some hillsides or mountains. Not bad. Not bad, just ticking away. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so two guys in an armoured vehicle waved me over, and I was trying to ask them where the petrol station was, and they said wait. Anyway, this tanker's pulled up. They said to follow the tanker. So let's see, tanker's doing about 50 kilometers an hour. Might as well give up making Baghdad by nightfall. The back axle needs a grease as well, so should have kept hold of that grease that I got in Oman. We'll worry about the petrol first and the grease second. Okay, about 180 k's in, and I've been waved over at another checkpoint, and I've picked myself up an escort. Oh joy. Fuck, 70 k's an hour he's doing. I guess I should be thankful. You never know when there's 1,000 to 1 chance that some crazies, there's obviously some crazies out here, whether they're ISIS or Al Qaeda or whoever. Maybe these guys just want something to do, but let's look on the bright side. It's better to have a truck full of guys with guns on your side than not, because you just might need them at some point. Oh, we're pulling over already. Yeah, it's telling me to stop. We've literally gone about 500 meters with the escort before they pulled over. Don't tell me we're waiting for another escort after 500 meters. Okay, I take that back. I am over this. Travelled 500 meters to hand me over to another escort. And now this one in the rear view mirror has my passport. Oh, and he's just sitting in the car doing nothing. New Zealand, yeah.
Huh?
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
New Zealand, see?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Passport?
No.
Not happy, Jack, that you kept my passport. I knew Iraq was going to be like this, so I don't know why I'm so upset. Just suck it up, big boy. Suck it up. Hopefully this escort's going to go a bit further than 500 meters. Talk to you soon. Okay, we're lucky if we got 5k out of that escort. He's just handed me over. Lucky there was no wait, to this one guy in a Nissan who now has my passport. Why did I sign up for this stupidity? Okay, that was probably a whole 5k's with that guy as well, and the quality of the vehicles is getting lower and lower. I'm actually going to measure this one, see how far we go. I've got a bad feeling it won't be far. Talk to you soon. Alright, we've got 12k's out of that last escort, and he probably averaged about 70 kilometers an hour. So the next 350 are gonna be very painful, and I still haven't got my passport back. It is what it is. Well, I had a pretty good run for what felt like a couple of 100k's. Probably wasn't that long, but the terrain hasn't improved at all. I'm about 200k's out from Baghdad still, and it's about 6 o'clock in the evening. Managed to pick up another escort. Ooh, that sounds a bit like I picked up an escort. I should be so lucky. You can't see his face, but this guy is fully balaclavaed up, and it's the first escort that I've been with where someone's been sitting in the artillery seat up the top. So maybe we're in a particularly sketchy area at the moment. There's a lovely sunset behind us. So, we'll soldier on. We'll be riding into the night. Let's see how we get on. Alrighty, we're tearing along at 110 kilometers an hour. Oh, what's going on there? About 100 k's out from Baghdad. Just had some dinner with a lovely policeman and all his mates. So I sort of feel bad about my frustrations before, but it is what it is. Anyway, this part of the highway has lights, which is great. Not all of it does, but I am very thankful that they are taking me all the way into Baghdad. I don't know much about Baghdad. It's a big, crazy city. I'm not sure what sort of nick it's in, whether it'll be super shabby like Cairo, but we will see soon enough. I guess in about an hour to an hour and a half, depending if we've got any more changeovers on the coppers. So I will talk to you soon. Okay, about 30 k's out from the centre of town, and the intercity highways, which are relatively good, have given way to this nightmare. No lights, bad roads, and dust everywhere, just to make things worse. I'm not sure if my phone's going to last all the way to the hotel, so that's another complication. And yeah, it's a bit of a mare, but we're pretty close, so we just got to keep on pedaling. Man, these drivers are all over the place. Anyway, I'm going to get back to the road, and I will see you at the hotel. I was so close to the hotel. I was about 15 minutes away, and then some son of a cop pulled me over and told me that motorbikes weren't allowed on that certain part of the road. Anyway, I don't know how it happened, but he's teamed me up with this dispatch rider who's taking me to the hotel, and but it's taking me through the middle of what I think is possibly the CBD. It's a pretty built up area regardless of, it's taking forever, but I've got my little man on the green with a little green bike. Oh, I'm going to be pretty happy when this day is over. Jesus H Christ. Hey, New Zealand.
Where are you heading?
New Zealand.
Where are you heading?
I don't know.
Are you touring?
Yeah. Thank you. Alright, I've lost my little mate on the green scooter. He's ditched me, and I'm all on my lonesome, and I am crossing the Tigris River. Wow, there you go. It's hard to use Google Maps when it there's just a blue dot on a map and it's not telling you where to go. But I'm doing my best, and I think I'm heading in the right direction. Bloody hell, what chaos. Oh my god, this is just one, I don't know if it's a good day or a bad day, or... Oh my god, almost there. And here we are at the Barakat Palace Hotel. Palace is a bit generous, but at least it's somewhere to stay. Man, what a day from the border to Baghdad. Anyway, we're here now. Bike's all tucked away, safe and sound. There it is there. This is definitely the budget part of town. Ooh, she's a bit rough and ready. I met a lovely bunch of travellers and travelling around in this Mercedes bus. It's more like an armoured vehicle. Look at that thing. What a beast. Here's some buildings on the road that the hotel is on. There's quite a few posters of the Hezbollah guy around as well. Doesn't feel too sketchy. but I wouldn't want to try my luck. Alright, that's it. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm going to bed, and you're probably over it and falling asleep as well. So just the usual drill: like, subscribe, share, do a backflip, bring your mum, tell her that you love her, donate to the IHC, and give up all those bad habits. Here's the room. It's a bit of a dump, but that's what you get. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and see you on the road.